Hi my beauty, thank you so much for being here with me again and welcome back to Jasper, or welcome if you are new. So I really hope you guys are doing well, especially with this lockdown that is happening mostly everywhere around the world, and that you're not too bored or frustrated. Anyway, I'm here to keep you company and I'm so excited with this new video because it has been a while I haven't done a similar one. So this is message from a spirit, so not specifically, but especially good for those of you who have trying to read signs around you. If you have seen lots of signs but you weren't able, and you knew that there was something out there, you knew that wanted to communicate something special with you but you didn't know what, then this is the right reading for you. It's also really good if something weird has happened to you and you don't know exactly why. You're wondering why all these weird things keep happening to me. What is the universe trying to tell me? But in general, it's good for everyone, really, especially if you're in a time of confusion. But yeah, definitely is open for everybody. So we got 3 piles here. We got Celestite in pile number 1, Apatite in pile number 2, and Amethyst in pile number 3. You're not seeing any deck because I've decided to use the Crystal Unicorn Tarot for all the three readings. And so what I would suggest you would be to close your eyes if you feel like and take a few deep breaths. And if you want, you can also ask a specific question to universe, so that it's gonna answer to your question through my video. And then when you feel calm enough, you can open your eyes and see which of these 3 stones you intuitively feel more drawn to. I would suggest you to try not think too much, otherwise your mind will start working rather than your intuition. But of course you can pause the video here and take as much time as you like. If you're really confused, you can also have a look at the timestamps, because sometimes we are more intuitively drawn from certain numbers rather than others, so that would help you as well. That's what I do when I'm confused, because somehow I know which one is my pile just by looking at the numbers, if the stones, for example, doesn't resonate with me. But yeah, that's it. Take your time and I'll see you there. Hi my loves, if you chose the Celestite in pile number 1, this is the reading for you. So I'm going to try and set it here in the middle just because I like for you to see it and be sure that this is the reading for you. And I'm shuffling the cards in camera for you. We're going to accept reverse cards as well. While I do this, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you and not the rest. Ooh, a card just flew. Which is why it's important that you always follow your intuition while you listen to these videos. So take what feels right with you and leave the rest. Try not get too attached to the results of the reading. If you feel that it hasn't resonated whatsoever with you, then I would recommend you to go back to the intro and pick another stone, but this time make sure that you do it by feeling really calm and in peace with yourself, and by having a clear question in your mind as well. That might help. If you feel that it did resonate but you would like to listen more of this, you can book a private reading with me and you'll find the email in the info box below, as well as the prices. There is a general discount of €8 for each reading since the pandemic has started, because I know that some of you might have lost their jobs or have reduced hours, but nevertheless seeking guidance and advice. So I decided to do a general discount for everybody. So let's focus on your reading. Group number 1 with the Celestite. Dear Spirits, what do you need to tell to group number 1 with the Celestite? Please and thank you. So let's see a first message for you made up with 3 cards. We got the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. So this is the first message. We're gonna go in depth into it. Straight away, the first thing that I'm sensing here, let me just see if it's well focused. Yep. First thing that I'm sensing here is like a suggestion to be really committed to whatever project you were about to start or you are about to start. So this is telling you, it's like a word of encouragement, because it's telling you that if you really commit to the ideas or the project or the new beginning that you are about to start, then there is a bright future waiting for you. That's what I read from these cards. And could also be a suggestion to not only being committed to it, but as well trying and see the future prospect of this project. So try and see ahead what could happen next. If you are in pause, if you had to pause your project or your new beginning or your wishes for the time being due to the lockdown, for example, then spirits are telling you not to worry. That is really worthy to keep committed to it, even though you might wait for a bit. You might wait a little bit before you're actually gonna able to start physically or practically or concretely this project. So is they are telling you that even though if you are in a situation of pause, if you're not able to physically aim to your goals at the moment, they're telling you that at least you can plan things ahead, you can write things down, you can focus on the details of your ideas, so you can be creative right now and try and focus on all the things that really make you passionate about this project. So it's a really good time for you to analyze the whole situation. For example, if you're starting a new business, because for the majority of you this could be related to work, to a new income, to could be an online business. So it's just telling you, if it's an online business, for example, that you can start already now, they're just saying, they're just encouraging you and telling you that yes, you can absolutely count on it, and count on the fact that it will bring good fruit in the future. If you are committed to it, if you believe that you deserve this, if you put all your attention and effort into it and believe that is going to bring you good things. So you have to be positive as well, of course. These cards are telling you to commit to your positivity as well, and to your ability to embrace and attract abundance in your life. If it's not an online business, for example, but it's something that you have to wait to physically be able to do it, then as I said, they're just saying to just use this time to plan ahead every single details of if you were planning to open a restaurant, for example. And of course, at the moment all the restaurants has to be closed, then you still have time to think about the colors of the walls, the colors of the chairs, what type of plants do you want to hang on the floor, on the walls, what type of lights and all these things, the menu and everything. You know, you can actually go into details, or get all the bureaucracy stuff done, at least all the ones that you can do online. If it's a romantic situation, then spirits are telling you as well that yes, you can count on it. Maybe it's not able to happen right now, but in the future it will. So it's just telling you that it's worth waiting for it. Yeah, so basically similar messages to the ones related to job, but in a romantic point, from a romantic point of view. So it's really telling you that it's worthy being committed to this person or to this new relationship. And this is good also for personal growth. So if you have decided to use this time, this lockdown, this quarantine time, to start some personal growth within yourself, like writing a journal every day, or you know, like starting a challenge. Could be like a yoga challenge or writing challenge or cooking challenge, whatever it is. They're telling you that it's actually really worth it to be committed to it, because it's gonna bring good fruit in the future. Because this time it's actually not a punishment. We might think it is, but it's actually a gift. That's what I really believe. Because when have we ever had all this time to be able to focus within, and not being able to work outside, not being able to go and see friends and go to work and all this, but we just have to withdraw from everything and turn inward. We rarely have an occasion like this. If we do, we have it during a holiday which has an end date. It has a deadline. So in the end, for the second half of the holiday, we're always starting to worry about all the things that we'll have to start doing again once we come back from the holiday. This time we don't even know how long it's gonna last. So it's actually a gift, because we have so much time to recognize what our real wishes, our real desires. And if we have any other way to make an income from home, for example, if you, for example, are very artistic and always wish to open a shops online, like an Etsy shop, but you never had the time, then this is the right time for it. So it's just telling you, just commit to it and believe in it, because it's the perfect time to do it. And it's gonna bring great results, you know. So really, really nice. Let me see what else Spirits has to tell you. I'm just gonna set these cards there for now. Dear Spirits, what else do you have to say to group number 1, please and thank you? I know that some of you in the comments, for example, in the video dedicated to the deceased ones, the loved ones that has passed away, has said, "You're fake, this is not possible, you can't possibly tell me what my loved one who has passed away," this is actually on the other side, sorry, because I'm shuffling, how do you say? I'm shuffling the cards in reverse, so okay, there's no point now going in detail because I'm blocking my flow. What I was gonna say is that some people don't believe that this is possible, but thing is, that is not me being magic, it's not me having special powers. This is all thanks to your intuition, to your angels, to your higher self, or to your loved ones who has guided you here, to spirits who has guided you here, for you to listen to a message that is mostly similar to what they wanted to tell you, okay? So they could have picked me or another tarot channel or some signs along the road. It's not me, it is you being guided to listen to this particular video and particular pile, or witness to a particular experience along the road, especially when you were having a specific question in your mind, and suddenly you see, I don't know, 5 crows looking at you, and you're like, what are they trying to tell me, for example. It is not me, it is you being guided to listen to this. So there's no magic, it's just, if you believe in the spiritual realm, then you shouldn't have any doubt that this is the reading for you. If you feel confused, if you feel that it's not the right one, as I said in the intro, it could also be that you were not fully following your intuition. Maybe you got distracted, so you can just try again. But let me go back to your reading. Sorry for interruption. So as I was saying, I'm shuffling the cards facing me, and then I just turn them for you, because I'm not I'm sitting on the opposite side of you basically, so I have to turn them upside down. So let me clarify this card, the 4 of Cups, the Strength in reverse, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, I'm just going to show you the cards clearly here. So this is a beautiful message, because the Spirit is saying to you that it's time to heal from some past wounds that had made you feel unworthy of love, unworthy of abundance, made you feel scared to try something new, made you feel fearful about being loved or being successful. So spirits are saying that it's time for you to heal from all those past wounds and drop the guards down, okay, because you had enough of all these negative beliefs that has actually blocked you from experiences the path that is destined to you, okay. They because they have wonderful things waiting for you, and they're just waiting for you to feel ready for it. They're just waiting for you to actually believe that you deserve those experiences. There's um, a lot of blocks here, a lot of fear, a lot of self-doubt, as I said, and a lot of hurt as well. That's what I'm sensing. And you know, sometimes these blocks are actually very buried down in our subconscious, so often we might not be truly aware of it. We might think that we're just acting normally, but because that's what we've been knowing since ever. The truth is that it could be that you have been blocking, for example, a new beginning, a new prosperity, a new relationship, new abundance into your life, because deeply within yourself you were believing that it wasn't true, it wasn't meant to be, or that you didn't deserve it. Yeah, sometimes we block those events even without knowing. Or we might feel not brave enough as well to start something new, because all you've been known is this past hurt. So in a way it just became comfortable for you. And sometimes when you are so used to get bullied, or how do you say when somebody diminish you, you know, like talk about you, devaluing your qualities. We just get used to it, and what we keep doing is just attracting the same experience, and then eventually you stop believing that you can attract anything different. So spirits are telling you now is the time to heal from all these past beliefs. You need to stop believing that whatever your whatever people has been telling you in the past, you need to delete it. You need to write a new story for you now, okay? It's time to do something different for yourself, and allowing yourself to blossom and to accept every experience that is coming your way. So let me see what else. That's really beautiful, guys. Dear Spirits, what else do you have to say to group number 1 with the Celestite? Please and thank you. Page of Cups, yes. The Devil upside down. Don't know where to put this. And then the Two of Pentacles, okay. What is Spirit saying to you here? Okay, there could be around you somebody that is actually falling head over heels about you, somebody that is actually thinking about you so much and always having very soft feelings for you, somebody that is very sweet with you and caring and loving, also very romantic, It could be that soon, if this hasn't happened yet, soon you're gonna receive a romantic offer, or somebody want to reconnect with you. And spirits are saying to you to free yourself from all these negative beliefs again, because in the past you might have been, anytime that something beautiful like this would happen to you, you might have been starting saying things to you mm, like I'm not good, I'm not good enough, I'm not ready, even lying to yourself, you know, like I'm not ready, I just want to be on my own right now, or I don't know how to love, I haven't been loved in a long time, and now I'm just, you know, like freaking out. Or on the opposite side, obsessing about that person in such a way that in the end they're just gonna run away. And I really hope none of you is gonna get offended by this. I just talk for personal experience. So spirits are saying to you that it's actually time to embrace this new connection. If it's talking about a person, it could also talk about a job offer that is related to something that you really love, like some of your hobbies or passions. So if you feel that it's not a romantic situation because there's nobody around you at the moment, or if you're already well settled, then this could be a job situation. And they're just telling you to give up all those obsession and addiction. And addiction, I mean also being addicted to those negative thoughts, or addicted to somebody as well. Could talk about sex addiction, or even alcohol. So it could be that you're one of these type of person that whenever love is coming around you, you don't know how to deal with your emotion, therefore you just start drinking to feel more relaxed and more natural, and hoping that your soul will shine brighter after that, and that you will be able to express yourself more naturally. So they're saying to you to let that go. And also they're saying to free yourself from doubts and indecision with the Two of Pentacles. So to make a decision, to stop doubting yourself, because it's important to take this offer, whatever this is. Let me see what else. This could also be just saying, if there's no romantic situation or no job situation around you at the moment, no offers around you, this could simply be spirits telling you that you need to be gentle with yourself, that you need to start falling in love with yourself, especially if you've been in a situation with all these three cards, with so much self-doubt and so much fear and so many blocks. So they're just telling you to stop being so harsh on yourself, and to stop being so mean to yourself, and fall in love with yourself. So maybe this is the perfect time for you, actually, because we are forced of staying home and not dating and not doing anything else but thinking about ourselves. So this is the perfect time to hug your knees and then say, okay, what do you need today? What can I do for you today? Do you need a bath? Do you need a mask? Do you need a hair mask? Do you need to listen to an audiobook? Do you want to watch a movie? Do you just want to sleep the whole day? Do you want to cook a cake? What do you want to do today? You know, like, listen to your needs and be really nice to yourself. Okay. Let me see what else Spirit has to tell you. Group number 1. Temperance in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse, and 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so spirits are telling you that there is some disharmony within yourself, some unbalance. Especially, it could be that you're not feeling happy, or especially by being on your own. And and that it's time to free yourself again, because the Eight of Swords talks about old patterns of feeling trapped, even though it's only existing in your mind. You're not physically trapped. I can't talk to you today. There is nothing blocking you from going wherever you want to go. You imagine that there is something blocking, but there isn't. It's just in your mind. It's like when people, for example, have panic attack about going out because they feel that there is something really dangerous happening, that something really bad can happen in a crowd. But that massive fear exists mainly in their mind, and it's just a fruit of their mind. In reality, it's not that dangerous to be in a crowd. I mean, I'm actually doing the worst example, because at the moment, in the present time, it is super dangerous to be in a crowd. What the heck? So definitely the wrong example. But yeah, often we might perceive reality differently from what it is. So spirits are just saying to you that it's time to heal yourself, that it's time to create harmony within yourself again, and start understanding who you truly are, what do you truly love. Start loving yourself. And I know that it's hard. Maybe you're a very social person and you always like to be surrounded by friends, colleagues, or whoever it is, and right now it's been really hard for you to be locked in the house on your own, and it's being really frustrated. But spirits are telling you to use this time to actually fall in love with yourself and start a new practice that is gonna make you feel closer with yourself. It's gonna be hard the first days, but eventually it will get easier. I've been through it, and it's not that. I mean, yes, it can be hard at the beginning, but once you get past the first obstacles, then eventually you realize how nice it is, and you're gonna start wondering, why have I never done this before? Life is so much easier now that I love myself, you know? So I'm gonna get a last one for you. Last message for group number 1, please and thank you. I feel like this reading has been incredibly long. Oh, you see Ace of Cups. That's exactly what you needed to see. The Emperor and the Four of Swords upside down. So Spirit knows that this time of rest, you are resisting this time of rest, but I also know that is the perfect time for you to take control of your life and start having this overflow of love for yourself, and that this is the only way to actually attract an abundance of love from the outside as well. You can't possibly expect people to love you when you're not able to do that by yourself. And they're also saying to you that once you take control of your life, there's going to be an abundance in all levels. You've seen this. You've seen here. If you commit to whatever project, idea that you've been starting, you're going to see good results. Remember, that's what I've been saying to you at the beginning. But there is a lot of self-love that needs to be done here. All these central parts of the reading is been telling you this, to just learn how to be happy on your own and detox yourself from negative thinking and find the strength again to be loved as well. But before that, of course, you need a base of self-love. So try to detox yourself from all those past wounds and past negative beliefs that made you believe that you're not worthy of abundance, because you are. Okay, and all those traps, all those blocks exist only in your minds. If you let it go, there's an overflow of abundance coming your way from all levels. Okay, so that was the reading for you guys. I really hope you've been enjoying it. Let me know in the comments below if it resonated. I would absolutely love to hear from you. And I'm at home at the moment, so I'm gonna be posting new videos every 2 to 3 days. So keep updated. Keep posted. You can click the notification bell down below if you want to be notified every time that I post a new video. And that's it for now. Really send you big hugs, and I hope you guys are gonna stay safe and well. See you really soon. Bye bye now. Hi my loves, if you chose the Apatite in the group number 2, sorry, this is the reading for you. I'm gonna try and place a stone here in the middle, hoping that it's gonna be too much. It's not gonna be too much in the way. And I'm gonna shuffle the cards in camera for you. I'm gonna accept reverse cards as well for this reading. And while I shuffle, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you. And if you that's why it's always important that you always follow your intuition while listening to them, and take what feels right and leave the rest. So try not get too attached to the result. If you feel that it hasn't resonated at all with you, then I would suggest to go back to the intro and take a few deep breaths and make another choice, this time making sure you feel really calm and at peace with yourself. If it did resonate, but you would like to hear more of this and receive more details about your specific situation, then you can book a private reading with me. You'll find the email in the info box below and the prices as well. There is a general discount of €8 for each reading since the pandemic has started, because I imagine that some of you might have lost their job of having reduced hours, so but nevertheless are seeking for guidance and advice. So I just decided to do this discount for everybody. So yeah, that's it. Let's just focus on your reading now. Dear Spirit, what do you have to say to group number 2 with the Apatite, please and thank you. We're going to see a message at a time made of 3 cards each. So you got the King of Cups, the 5 of Cups upright, and the 3 of Swords upright. Alright. So Spirit is saying that, okay, it's pretty similar message to what I received in group number 1. The spirits are saying here that there could be a person, could be masculine energy, but doesn't have to be, but definitely is a person that has lots of love to offer to you at the moment. It could be already present in your life, or could be that you already know it, or could be that they're hiding their feelings for you, or it could be that this person will come soon in your life. But it's really important. Spirits are really telling you that in order for you to manifest this person, manifest this love, or embrace this love, it's really important that you stop believing, that you stop focusing, concentrating on a loss that you had in the past, okay? Because the 5 of Cups talks about something that has ended and caused you lots of pain, something that you have lost and not being able to be in touch with anymore, and that broke your heart in 1,000 pieces. So spirits are saying to you to please let go of those past wounds, of those past hurts, to let go of the heartbreak, to let go of whatever you lost. Because if you stop looking at whatever has been spilled from these cups, you will realize that you actually still have 2 cups standing there behind you, just waiting for you to be drank. So it's all a matter of perspective. If you stop looking in the past, then you will realize how much abundance you have in the present, and you'll open the door to this abundance. You'll open the doors to this new love that is just waiting for you to be ready for it, you know? This is amazing. So nice. Let me see what else. Dear Spirits, this is the reading for group number 2 with the Apatite. What do you have to tell them? I know that some of you might be skeptical. I saw some skeptical messages, especially during the deceased loved ones video, where I gave you guys a message from your loved one who has passed away, and somebody said this can't be true, you are fake. I just want to tell you that I'm not a medium, but I do believe that spirits, angels, or loved ones who has passed away has guided you here. Could also be ancestors, has guided you here to watch this particular video or this particular pile, for you to listen the messages that are very similar to what they want to tell you. Okay, so they could use this YouTube channel or another one. They could use some signs on the road when you go for a walk. They could use a book that you're reading. They could use a movie that you're watching. Anything at all. If you believe in the spiritual realm, then you should not having problem believing in this as well. So I'm not magic. The magic is not in me. I'm just a tool for a spirit to be able to be in touch with you. So yeah, I just wanted to make it clear, just in case some of you are gonna start saying, what are you even saying? Excuse me. So second message for group number 2. Please and thank you. Four of Swords upside down, Justice upside down, and the Magician upside down. Okay, there's definitely lots of blocks here and lots of resistance. So spirits are telling you that if you only want, you can manifest whatever you want in your life, okay? And you can make things right. If you feel that your life is a mess at the moment, you have the power to change everything. It could be that at the moment you are a little bit depressed maybe, or really sad and broken from this loss that you have experienced, and I'm really sorry about that if that's the case. And yeah, sounds that you could be like spending all your day in bed and not being able to do anything, not being able to sort your life, and they know, and they just want to tell you that you have the power with the Magician. You have all the tools. You have the swords, you have the pentacles, you have the cups, you have the wands. That means that there's nothing that you are actually lacking to be able to change your life upside down, and find the harmony again, find the balance within your life. It could also be that you are really resisting. For example, if you are in a situation of lockdown, you have to stay at home, you're really resisting it, and you could be like a type of person that is quite restless, so it's really hard for you to be sitting there doing nothing, or like being in touch with yourself, because then all those past wounds and past heartbreaks come up to the surface. But it's probably the right things to do at the moment, because it's only by being able to be on our own, not being scared of facing our ghosts and our old wounds, that we can actually go past them, get over them, and then allowing something new to find us, you know. So I feel that they're just encouraging you to not resist this break, this pause in your life, and to find a balance, because they know that you are lacking a bit of harmony and balance at the moment, and I just want to encouraging you, saying that you actually, if you want to change something, that you can, okay? So stop waiting for someone else to save you, because you are the only savior of yourself. So let me see what else Spirit has to tell you. Please and thank you. The Queen of Swords upside down, Eight of Cups, and the Chariot. Yeah, again, Spirits are saying to you that it's really time to move on. The Eight of Cups is somebody that is leaving behind a situation that is not working anymore, something that is not worthy putting so much effort anymore. So it's really suggesting you to leave it behind and stop looking back. Stop looking back and just keep looking forward with the Chariot, and find something that motivates you, okay, that encourages you um, to find a new path. Spirits are really telling you to focus your attention on something completely different that is gonna absorb all your attention and focus and energy. So you really need to find a new hobby or something that makes you feel really driven. And Queen of Swords upside down. Because otherwise, if you just stay there, you will never find the clarity. You can't find the clarity that you want by just looking at the past, by looking at whatever you lost. You can't make it come back to life again if it's somebody that has died, or if it's somebody that has break up with you. You can't manifest him coming back at the moment, or if you do, even if you try and manifest this person to come back, it will never be the same, or it's just not what is meant to be for you at the moment. Queen of Swords upside down. There's a lot of lack of clarity here associated to that situation. So I feel like, yeah, they're just really encouraging you to walk away from a situation that is just causing confusion in your mind and heart. So if you are experiencing like a connection, like an in and out type of connection, like somebody that is coming in and out of your life and just offering lots of confusion and keep breaking your heart, and they're just suggesting you to be harsh and let go of this person, just cut them out of your life and start something new. But these cards really make sense with these first three ones as well, because definitely for the majority of you, you guys have lost something, or something has ended, something that made you happy in the beginning has ended, and now it could be that for this heartbreak, you're not allowing any other possible new love within your life, and this is just causing lots of fogginess and confusion and depression as well. So spirits are just saying to you to let go and accept that is ended. And I believe that if sometimes we feel like that person was the right deal, that we were meant to be together for all our life, that they were the only one that would make you feel happy, and then there's never gonna be anybody else like them, not even similar to them. Thing is, it doesn't have to be meaningless just because it lasted a short time. I still believe that they were your soulmate, that they were meant to be for you at that time of your life, but we just need to keep them in our heart and keep the memory and take the lessons from that experience. And moving on doesn't mean that we have to forget entirely about them, or that we have to stop loving them, but it's really important here to accept that something has ended, okay? It doesn't mean that it was meaningless. It doesn't mean that you wasted your time. You didn't. It was really important for you to experience, so just embrace that and accept that it's over now. And also with this Queen of Swords, try not to be too harsh with yourself. That's what I'm sensing. So let me see what else Spirit has to tell you. Please and thank you. Group number 2. Death in reversed, Empress in reverse, and 6 of Wands upright. Okay. So again, spirits are suggesting you to go through a deep transformation of your soul and find the beauty within yourself, okay? It's really important get to a point where you feel confident and independent on your own, and where you're not needy of anybody else, and your self-love is absolutely enough. So yeah, they're just suggesting you to not resist this change, this transformation, because something beautiful is about to happen. You are gonna be incredibly successful in obtaining everything you want in your life, if you accept, embrace this transformation. This is what spirits are telling you. 601 talks about being really proud of yourself as well, and being really not being scared to show your success to other people as well. So it's time for you, to start loving yourself and healing from this past heartbreak, and moving on from it. But the only person that can save yourself, as I said, is you. So it's really important that you spend this time, if you're in a lockdown for example, to just do things that make you feel happy and loved. So let me see a last message for you guys. The Hierophant upside down, 8 of Swords upside down, and 6 of Cups. That's really beautiful. It's really beautiful because the 6 of Cups talks about a reconciliation, talks about meeting a soulmate, and it's really nice that it's the last card of all this journey. So it really makes me feel that this is gonna be the result. If you go through this huge healing and transformation within yourself, then you're gonna be able to meet your soulmate here. But first you need to get out of the 8 of Swords phase, where you have really negative self-belief and traps that exist only in your mind. So it's really important that you stop saying to you, oh, it is not possible, oh, I will never meet somebody like that, it will never happen to me again, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good enough. You have to stop doing that. Or even if you feel that physically you are not able to see anybody else, because in this situation we can't date, for example, due to the lockdown, then they're saying to you that is only a mental trap, because there's many other ways that you can find your soulmate, and it will happen with the right time. You just need to stop believing that is not possible, because only with those beliefs you are blocking it from happening. I really believe in the law of attraction, so we attract what we think and feel. So we need to pay attention to to the discussion that we have within ourselves. And then there's the Hierophant upside down. So it's also telling me that maybe there's a little bit of commitment issues here, and that is important for you to address that. Because it's possible that the reason why you're so focused on the past is because maybe you're just scared to commit to somebody new. Because committing to somebody means being vulnerable again and having again another chance to get hurt. So I understand if you do have some internal blocks about that, but spirits are really telling you that once you get over all of these blocks and sadness and all negative beliefs, and you are then gonna be able to meet your person. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear from you, so let me know if you resonated. Write in the comments below. I'll be so happy to hear from you. And I'm at home, I'm not working at the moment, so you'll be able to see a new video from me every 2 to 3 days. If you want to be notified, then click the bell, the notification bell in the link down below. And I really hope you guys are gonna be okay during this time, safe and well, and I'm really looking forward to see you again. So I'm gonna send you big hugs now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye now. Hi my loves, if you chose the Amethyst in the group number 3, this is the reading for you. I'm gonna try and place a stone there Hoping that it's not going to be too much on the way. And I'm going to shuffle the cards in camera for you. This time I accept reversed cards as well. While I shuffle, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you and not the rest, which is why it's important that you always follow your intuition and take what feels right and leave the rest. So if it doesn't feel right, then it's not the right reading for you. And in that situation, I would suggest to go back. Sorry, I just have to adjust my seat. In that situation, I will suggest to go back to the intro and make your choice again, but this time making sure that you feel really calm by doing that. So take another few deep breaths and yeah, make sure that you feel really at peace with yourself before doing that. If you feel that it did resonate and you would love to hear more, then you can book a private reading with me, and you'll find the email in the info box below, as well as the prices. I've just announced that there's an €8 discount on all the readings due to the pandemic events that we are experiencing, because I imagine that some of you might have lost your jobs of just having reduced hours, but nevertheless seeking advice and guidance. So I decided to do this discount for everybody for an indefinite time. We'll see. So let's focus now on your reading, dear group number 3. So dear spirits, what do you have to say to group number 3? Please and thank you. You're gonna get 3 cards first, which is gonna be your first message from spirit. We've got the World, the Nine of Cups, and the Judgment's upside down. So before I do the reading, I just want to remind you that I am not a medium and I'm not magic, because I've been seeing some comments in the some comments, especially below the video that was dedicated about a message from your loved ones who has passed away, and somebody said, this cannot be true, you are fake. I just want to say that, clarified, as I said, that I'm not a medium, I'm not magic. The magic exists in the universe, not in me. I mean, magic exists everywhere, but what I believe basically is that spirits, angels, ancestors, or your loved one who has passed away has guided you to this reading, to this particular pile, and because they believe that what I'm saying here is pretty similar to what they want to say too. Okay, so that's what's happening here. Okay, it's not me connecting right now to your spirits and asking them what do you have to tell them. Like, it's not me talking to them, it's them choosing this video afterwards. I record it and everything for you and guide you to this. Okay, so that's what's going on. So if you believe in the spiritual realm, then you won't have troubles understanding this. So sorry for the intro, we can go dive deep into your reading at the moment. The World talks about ending a cycle and beginning a new cycle, and I believe that this cycle has your happiness in it. Okay, it's a new cycle, it's a new self-love cycle, so it's a new period of your life where you can finally put yourself and your happiness at the center of your life. So it could be that in the past you were mostly focusing about others people's happiness and pleasing everybody surrounding you except yourself. It could be that as well you were dragged in romantic situation where the other person wasn't really putting you as a first priority, and somebody kind of selfish, but you were nevertheless really deeply in love with this person. Therefore you ended up in a cycle where neither you or the other person were respecting yourself. So this is a new beginning for you, it's a new cycle, and you are at the center of it. Your happiness is the main thing at the moment, so you are respecting yourself, you're putting boundaries, and you're teaching other people how to love you. So spirits really if you feel that this hasn't happened just yet, that you are not in this phase just yet, then they're saying to you that it's time for you to wake up with the Judgment cards upside down. It actually could be that for the majority of you, you're not fully aware of this new cycle happening, because the Judgment is upside down. The Judgment talks about an awakening of the soul as well. It talks about this huge message coming from the divine to you, but is not being listened because it's upside down. It's advising you to look back in the past and all your past experience and all the past mistakes and make sense to them, so connecting all the dots. So spirits are just telling you that it's really time for you to wake up and open your eyes, look back and try to learn from your past mistakes, because it's really time for you to make your happiness at the center of your life. So let me see what else Spirits has to tell you. Dear Spirits, what's the message for group number 2? Sorry, what did I say? 2? Number 3 with the Amethyst, okay? The Hermit, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. That's good. So, Spirits here are telling you that it's probably time to pass from the Hermit phase to the Three of Pentacles phase. In the Hermit, there's only you, looking at the past, finding the light within yourself, being really introspective, really reflective. It's really important and it's really healthy for everybody, especially if you want to learn some mistakes from the past. But then they're saying to you that after doing so, when you feel that you have found the light, when you feel that you have found the answers to your questions, it's time for you to start a new partnership. This could be related to work, it could be related to love, it could also be related to yourself, like working on yourself, you see, however resonate. But it could, because it's a tree, and there's another 2 people here, it could definitely be a partnership, or like dealing with some other people as well. So they are just saying to you that there's a lot of work to do, that is really important that you keep putting the work in your relationship as well as yourself. This is what I'm sensing. Both work on yourself and work with the relationships surrounding you need a lot of time and focus and attention and dedication, okay? Without never giving up. This is really important. So okay, I feel that this is a reminder, because sometimes when we dedicate our time and effort to our happiness, we could end up in making a mistake of getting selfish and forgetting about others. So I think that this is just reminding you that it's important to find the balance between spending time with yourself and spending time with the people surrounding you, especially your family or whoever you are living with, and to keep putting time in it and dedicate your time to them as well, not just to yourself. It could also mean that if you do the work within yourself, if you finally learn how to be happy on your own, then you'll be able to manifest a balanced partnership with somebody else, and you'll be able to work on it and learn from new relationship as well and make them balanced and right for you. So let me see what else Spirit has to tell you. Seven of Swords, Page of Cups upside down, and 4 of Pentacles upside down. So there is a need to let go with the Four of Pentacles, because if it was upright, the Four of Pentacles talks about holding really tight onto something, which could be money, career especially, but could also be a person, a house or something. But with the Four of Pentacles talks about letting go. There's also a Page of Cups, which normally would talk about a love offer, but is upside down. So it could be a rejected offer. So if you have been rejected from somebody that has run away from you with the Seven of Swords, or who has been not loyal to you and who has been lying to you, who's stealing from you even, or betraying you, then they are just saying to let go. Doesn't deserve any other thought. Okay, you should not waste your time thinking about this person. Just let it go, because it doesn't serve you well. And again, is to connect all the dots. It's really important that you learn from all your past mistakes. So possibly, as I said in the beginning, I was talking about somebody that could have been selfish and not treating you nicely. Well, is well represented from the Seven of Swords, and the lessons here to learn is to actually fully love yourself and respect yourself. So in this way, you will be able to recognize much quicker when somebody is not treating you well, because you will have higher expectations, stronger boundaries as well. So the lesson here is to just not dedicate so much time and to this person that hasn't treated you well, because they don't deserve it, and you yourself don't deserve it either. Okay, so that message comes pretty clear here. It could be you could have been rejected pretty badly from somebody, but it's time to forget about it now, and nourishing your self-love, because that's the best medicine when those things happen. And actually, I believe that all the rejection that happened in my life happened for the main reason to teach me how to love myself, because eventually they got so bad, so ridiculous, that I had to stop thinking, what is wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? Because I was doing nothing wrong, okay? In the first ones, I was just like, yeah, definitely, it was my fault. It was definitely my fault. Sorry, I'm just not going to take it now. It was definitely my fault, and eventually they just got so ridiculous. There was absolutely nothing that I could criticize about myself anymore. So it was a good lesson to just stop saying what is wrong in me. What is wrong with me? You have to stop saying, oh my god, cards keep flying, I'm just not ready for it. You just have to stop wondering what's wrong with you and just start loving yourself. And I don't know, I was gonna curse, but it's best if I don't. So just, who cares about them, alright? Just take the lessons and let them go away. So dear spirits, what's another message for group number 3? Seven of Pentacles, Sun upside down, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so again, this is just a message spirits are saying to you, don't give up. If you feel that you've been putting so much time in yourself or your relationships around you, and you haven't been able to see the fruit just yet, Spirit is saying to you, don't give up. Even if the sun is not shining right now, even if it's a sad day or a sad month, or this is so funny, because it really seems like you're working on your veggie garden, but there's not enough sun, and you're just wondering, when will my plants will start growing? And the sun is not shining, so there's not even point of working my veggie garden. It's so funny, but they're just saying to you that it is worthy. Okay, they're just saying don't give up and keep doing it, because the sun eventually will start shining, and this is the perfect time for you to work on your garden. Actually, the Queen of Pentacles talks about somebody that has being able to create something wonderful around yourself only with your bare hands and with the help of nobody else. So they're saying to you that if you just keep working on it and never give up, you will be at this stage where you will just be able to enjoy the flowers and the fruit of your garden, which is a metaphor, of course. I mean, it could actually be talking about a garden if that's what you're working on, but it's mainly a metaphor. So they're just saying to you not to give up, because eventually you'll be so happy and so proud of yourself for the job that you've been doing, even during hardships. And I know that you might have been feeling frustrated, especially if the relationship that you've been attracting into your life were just treating you badly, disrespecting you, leaving you in the middle of nowhere with no explanation, or betraying you. I know it is frustrating. It's absolutely devastating as well, but there is not the right time to give up. Okay, it's time to learn from the past lessons and just start a new cycle of self-love, as I said in the beginning. So let me see another 3 cards, and this is going to be the last message for you. Please and thank you. Dear Spirits, what's the message for group number 3 with the Amethyst? Please and thank you. Death upright, 2 of Wands upside down, and King of Pentacles upright. Okay, so they are saying that it's time for a huge transformation here with the Death card. Death card is associated to Scorpio, so you could be a Scorpio as well, or a Scorpio might come into your life in the future, although there is some delay here. The 2 Wands talks about a delay. It could be that a person will eventually come in your life. If you are listening to this video wondering, if you've been asking to spirits, why am I not seeing my soulmate come into my life? Why have I not met him yet, for example? If that was your question, then they're just saying, yes, it is coming. There is a little bit of delay, because before you need to go through a huge transformation here, again, where self-love is the main thing to learn here. So they're saying that's a clear message. I think this is the main message that is coming out from these 3 cards. And it's so nice because look, there is the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So if you were listening to this reading wondering about your soulmate, then they're just saying to you that there is somebody out there that is destined to you, and that it will come with a bit of delay. But first you need to go through some deep transformation. So let me know, guys, if the reading has been resonating with you. I would absolutely love to hear from you, so please comment in the comments below if you liked the video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And what else I wanted to say to you, I'm gonna post a new video every 2 to 3 days now because I'm off work. So if you want to be notified every time that I publish a new video, just click the notification bell that you'll find here below, so you will be notified every time. I really hope you guys are gonna stay safe and well during this lockdown, and I wish you the best, and I really hope to see you guys really soon. Thank you so much for being here with me again. Big hugs.